Good morning, Sir Tuxalot. Here comes Ruby. It's in the 70s out here, headed to the 90s again. We're tired. It's Thursday, but it feels like it should be Friday. You know. And all the other guys, the backyard crew, they're over here eating. Stripe did come sniff noses with Tux this morning, and Tux seems to tolerate it best right at feeding time when I come out the door, which I'm glad that they're not starting a fight right as I come out the steps, because they're all there waiting on me, so that's a plus. Thank you, Tux. Not only is he going to water my plant, but he took the time to put Miracle Grow in the water. You're so sweet. Thank you. They're still looking great out there. I mean, you know, for August, they're still looking really good. You've done a good job with them. I'm out here watering a few things. I watered these tall things yesterday after school. Yeah, these guys have waited so patiently. Oh, hi, gray girls. Hi. Hi. Hey, Panther. Well, the backyard crew's over there. And I see Tux on the other side of the maple over there, so he's not near the car either. I think we're good. Good morning, Ruby. Yeah, I gotta pay bills today. All right, Tux is right where I left him. And I really meant to just close that, and we are on time. Yeah, I'm noticing it's a notch darker in the morning, you know, as we move into fall before the time change. That's just going to happen. It's good that the bright sun's not blinding us as we come down New Main Street over here. 75 out there already. Ruby's got her full charge for 80%, minus climate being on and driving a few miles. I'm sure she's fixing to light up here to day mode any minute now. We don't get down the road very far before she does that. Well, traffic's pretty thick this morning, and pretty much the whole way we haven't been going really the speed limit. There's been so many slow ups. I see people getting into the left lane and then they end up putting their brakes on too. Oh, it's just a little thick out here this morning, thicker than I'd like it to be. Anyway, I was going to say that, you know, Tesla updated the phone app last night, the Tesla app on the phone. At least for iPhone users. I don't have confirmation that it upgraded for Android users. Don didn't have it on his phone. And I had to go in there on my iPhone and tap to look at the description of the app, and then it changed from open to update and allowed me to update it. I understand now from someone that posted on the North Carolina Tesla Facebook group that you can now change your account credit card in the app, which I believe previously you had to go into the browser to do and log into, you know, Tesla.com. So that's probably a good thing, especially if someone is having issues at a supercharger and needs to fix the card on file or whatever. I can certainly see that's a positive. However, my initial assessment was some of the fonts down at the bottom where the VIN and the odometer are are much smaller than they used to be, incredibly small. And I just thought to myself, God, did Tesla not learn anything with the small fonts on the UI changes in the car? And I really think Elon needs reading glasses ASAP, because let me assure you that if he can't read it, or needs to read it and can't read it, then something will happen to make it not be so super tiny like that. And not all the people that drive Tesla have 25-year-old eyesight. So that was a little bit frustrating. You know, when you get when you get a new release of stuff, you really you want it to be an improvement all the way around. And those small fonts are not an improvement. I thought some of the animation while the car's charging, I put that at the end of yesterday's video, Ruby charging. I thought that was cool, but I didn't really like the very left-handed rigid font on the regular control screen. So, you know, it was okay. I don't hate it. I wasn't like, oh wow, this is the best thing ever either. It was just sort of, okay, that's nice. We put effort into redoing it. I'm probably missing a couple of other things that it does that it didn't do before, but you know, there's really only so much it's going to do with the car to control things. You know, with the X, I noticed I still can't do anything with the windows from the phone app. The X really ought to allow you to adjust the windows like the 3 and the Y do. So anyway, I don't like to see rechurn of technology that's already working. Well, let's at least say good enough. And I don't think what they did was so far superior that if you're comparing it to other car apps, that you're going to be like floored that it's so in its awesomeness. So I guess I would have rather seen the programming go somewhere else. I mean, certainly adding the credit card was good, but they could have done that to the existing UI for the Tesla app. So I don't know. Count me okay with the change, but you know, not shouting out to the world that it's the best thing ever either. I certainly can overcome what they've done, and I don't want to be in the position of overcoming things with what's supposed to be an improvement. Drop off is complete, and I'm just circling around the exit. We lost about 7 minutes this morning. I knew we were not making good time. It's a good thing we left when we did. And that's a fender bender. At first I thought it was a ticket. This guy in the Chevy Cruze up here, and I know you can't see him, he stopped doing his dangerous driving long enough to go past the cop, and now that he's past the cop, he's weaving in and out of traffic again. He honked at me when he went by because I dared to pass a car in the left lane and didn't move over fast enough to suit him. Whatever. tell you, these people out here that think they own the road now are just, I really don't like sharing the road with them. There's too much disparity between fast and slow vehicles and patients and non-patients, and yep. Well, Marty's in the tall chair and Tux is here. Big yawn. His fur is a little damp right now, like he's got morning dew on him. But it feels good. I got home. Don said he was at a good stopping point, and we're out of here pretty quick. And it doesn't feel horrible right this minute, at least not in the shade. So that's a positive. Hi, Stripe. My leg rubber you. And the bus is down there picking up the kids off that corner. Although when we came by, it's actually 2 buses. I didn't see any kids, so I don't know. Like I said, when the bus doesn't do what it's supposed to do, then parents give up and start taking the kids, and then that just causes more problems. And
yep.
Yeah. Well, I was, you know, I was always cool the first few days of school. I expected that to be bumpy while they worked out the routes and the kids understood where to go and all that stuff. But yeah, weeks into the school year and there's still problems that they haven't sorted out. That's not so good. Well, we flew down the trail. I don't know if we're on a 16-minute mile pace, but we're not on a super, or 17-minute or whatever. We're not on a super slow pace either. We're doing pretty good. It's not going to be no 20-something. Don and I are talking about the stupid C-19 thing and the state of the world on the first half of our walk this morning. All right, we're on our first lap. First of 3 since we had the walk from the environmental park today. All right, this is the second time around. We're holding up good. We're talking a mile a minute, but we're holding up good. Both of us. It's Thursday and they're back out there. You go, guys, you go. I can't do all those movements or it would hurt my back, so it's best that I stick to walking and mowing are pretty straight up. Not difficult on my back, you know, gets my aerobics. Number 3, Mr. NASA.
Yeah, that's right.
We were watching some more about the robot yesterday. What is it called? The Tesla bot.
Oh, Tesla, yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to
pick that robot, but yes, that's right. Android.
Data.
Data.
Actually, it's Optimus Prime.
Whatever.
Elon likes Optimus Prime.
Right.
See how it's just starting to shadow here, and when we walked up it, it was full sun. So, yeah, because yesterday when we were late, this was totally in the shade. And I'm sure this was in the shade and something else was in the sun.
Yeah. The sun moves like that.
Yeah.
Dar.
Funny. Thanks, Donnie. Yeah, I like this view on the way down and out. Down and out, back to the car, back to the air conditioning. Yeah. Back to a successfully completed workout, an endorphin rush, you know, all the good stuff. I like this walk out. We'll be in the shade for the rest of the way here really soon. There's another copperhead.
Yeah, nice adult one too.
I don't like where he is on the trail, but he's not moving, so we'll just go around him and let him go on his way. Yeah, Michelle and her family are walking a lot in the evenings, and I have highly suggested that one or more of them take a flashlight. All it really takes is shining it in front. You can kind of see those quote-unquote sticks on the street pretty easily. They really, in the evenings, as it'll start to cool, but the asphalt's hot from the sun, they're cold-blooded, so they want to lay on the asphalt. And they come out there when you're wanting to walk. So just, you know, watch your feet and wear real shoes. You got me some numbers?
Yeah, they're coming up. 46:26 minutes. 45 minutes, 26 seconds.
That's fast.
5,419 steps. 2.56 miles. 1740 per mile.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Yep, totally agree. All right, I'm gonna go for my run.
Love you.
I'll meet you back at the house.
Yeah, be safe.
Yep. Kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss. I'm walking the parking lot at least one time. It gets me extra steps. It gets me extra aerobic exercise coming up this hill. I do plan to work on Legos for a while today, and that'll have me sitting. So I need to make sure, don't come 9 or 10 o'clock tonight and I don't have all my steps. I think I might have only had 11 of 12 hours standing yesterday, although I swear one time I got up when it prompted me and it didn't give me credit, which was totally not fair. Usually around somewhere between 8:30 and 10, I go outside and I check on the cats one more time, and I bring in all of the glass bowls and I wash them in the sink one time first, and then I load them up in the dishwasher so they get really clean, because you know we got critters eating out of them. And you know, Dawn starts the laundry, we both brush our teeth, and then we come sit back down for another hour or two. We've been trying to go to bed 10:30, 11 o'clock. We're getting up at 5:30, so we don't get too far behind on sleep. It's hard though, especially for me with the video. What keeps happening is I have the files ready to go and I get everything dropped in there and the transitions added and some junk thrown away and pictures and music sorted out. But I still need to listen to the whole timeline to make sure I've stopped and started each video where I want to, and it all makes sense and I haven't missed anything. I guess I'm gonna do it one more time. And I end up falling asleep. I just can't sit still for more than 30 to 45 minutes at 10 o'clock at night and not fall out. It's virtually impossible, even though I'm trying really hard. I sleep for 3 or 4 hours and then I wake up and finish it, and then I go back to sleep. Which is, I'm sure, probably not very good for me. But it is what it is. The little black cat nighttime, she takes up Don's position when he goes to bed. And she keeps me company, and then when I move to bed, she follows me to bed. And when I move to the bathroom in the morning, she moves to the bathroom sink, and she's a real sweetheart. I actually did it 4 times. There was a raid battle that started here, and I executed that. It was a Machamp, which I can do by myself. It took a lot longer to pay bills and do other, I don't know, household organization on the computer things than I thought, but it's 11:30 and I've got at least an hour to work on the furniture for my building that I haven't gotten a chance to work on for what seems like days, and I'll get as far as I get. I'm just gonna have fun with it. Try to relax, chill out. The you know, paying bills and dealing with online payment systems is never as easy as it should be. But absolutely right now, happy to take one for the team and handle that for Don so that he doesn't get frustrated. It's bad enough I'm frustrated, but he doesn't need that frustration right now, not on top of the other stuff he's got going on. No. I got this room and this room done, and next up is the kitchen. That'll have to wait for another session though. I'm in Ruby, and I've left myself just enough extra time, 30 minutes, to walk into Guardian Angel, make sure they didn't put out any new Legos, and then head on down the road and get me some steps after sitting working on Legos for a while. I was noticing the other day that the gun shop over here on my left is being renovated and is going to be a furniture place. Main Street's bustling. At least there's a breeze out there today. I don't know if Ruby's temperature is accurate yet or not, but it says 89 right now. I've got a solid 25 minutes. You know, if I leave here by 1:40, that's pretty good. They're not very busy right now, so I ought to be able to make a quick spin without any problems. Wow, they have put out a ton of new Longaberger. It's 1:40 and I'm on the road with a 2:14 arrival time, so all's good. I have a new inbox black bookshelf for Michelle. I knew she wasn't going to pass up on it. It was $15. 71 inches tall, 28 inches wide, so that's pretty much in line with other shelves she's got. I think this one came from Target and it was never out of the box. So I had to have the guys load it up though. You know, that particle board, or that, you know, not real wood is heavier than real wood. press board, whatever it is. It was significantly heavy, and a long box too. So I got a couple other things. I got a interesting cat stuffy, a stuffed animal, a little one, a tie. Yeah, so this cool cat stuffy, and Lego cinch sack. This one is like a cube and is zippered at the top after you put it back in the shape of a rectangle, and it has minifigure dudes on the side. And then this really nice, it was only $3, decorated magnetic seal box that I can use to store important Christmas or Easter or Halloween stuff in. So I grabbed a few things pretty quick today. It was amazing how much new stuff was out just between yesterday and today. There were like 10 new Longaberger baskets too, but I didn't buy any today since I bought a Halloween one yesterday. Can it not please be like this all the way to downtown Raleigh? I expect congestion downtown. In other words, can I please skip the construction zone today? It's such a pretty afternoon and so stress-free out here with such few vehicles on the road. Please. I've been a good girl today, please. Coming and going today in this stretch leading up to the John Deere heading into Fuquay, just past like all of the construction mess. There's a survey crew out here, well, surveying. I'm a little worried for what that might mean, because usually survey crews are, that signs there say end survey, are what's, you know, required for starting construction projects or road projects or whatever. And I'm like, this road can't handle any more stuff going on with it. You know, it's a mess. I know the shopping center up here by the ABC store is fixing to break ground, and that's going to cause problems coming out of Fuquay for quite some time to come, I think. I noticed this morning on the other side of Costco, the other side of 401 from Costco, that they're starting to put in a development on the other side. And there's two other places where they're clearing trees that I haven't pointed out. So it's like, yeah, what a disaster. Of course, right now going up 55 to Holly Springs isn't any better either. I don't remember how long it's supposed to take the 540 outer belt line southern loop that they're building right now to complete, but I'm sure it's years. See the sign over there for Gold Leaf? Doesn't say when they're gonna break ground though. We're home. We both got so tired. I had to pull over at the Walmart in Garner for a few minutes and walk around the car, even though it was hot out there, to kind of get energetic again. I guess I should have had coffee before I left the house, and I didn't do that. It's hard in the afternoon when the sun's beating in the car and you're tired and you're in motion to not get a little sleepy. So there's the shelving unit for Michelle. Like I said, it was $15 and it's 71 1/4 by 28 1/2 inches by 11 7/16. Couldn't it just been 72 by 28 by 12?
Well, it's from Target.
I know, RE Room Essentials is a Target thing. Anyway, for 15 bucks, it's never been out of the box. But I told Dawn I can't drive with it back there till next Thursday because I've already it's already slung around a little bit on the carpet, and I wasn't even thinking about taking off fast.
Well, we'll just leave it on the dolly.
Yeah.
And I went on and dumped it over because it's too top.
Yep. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Dawn was like, "Oh my God, it is heavy."
Yeah, I had to grunt.
And here's the magnetic close. I guess this one's Velcro that I got. That was only $3, and normally they have them marked more than that. Here's my kitty, my fat kitty. Maybe this is from one of the movies. Let's see, what's the name of this guy? Pets. Yeah, Pets, the movie. It's one of those guys. But I thought that was really cute. That might go back out to Ruby because Ruby doesn't have a mascot. And, oh, there was a pair of kitty socks. Socks are 50 cents, so there's no reason not to. And here's the Lego thing. So zippers, zipper, and then when you get it up to the top, this is actually the top of it. So here, let me put it together. There we go. The only bad thing about it is that the top doesn't really stay on. It's not really connected. But that's okay. It's still pretty darn cool. I got it for a decorative piece more than a utilitarian. Instead of starting, that's Dawn over there crunching bacon. And
You don't like crunchy bacon? I love crispy bacon.
I like medium crispy. I'm okay with jiggly. I decided to work on the outside. So I did this side is done. And then this side over here is done. And I need a kitty cat for my railing. I'm missing one black tile on the roof on the very back side. And I still have yet to do the kitchen. But it's coming. I'm pleased with it for sure. Yeah. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the next floor. And as soon as I have the floor and it fits right and everything, then I'm going to move this up on the shelf in the kitchen out of the way until I'm done with the next floor and just assemble it. Because it gets to be too tall. I can't build it well when it's super tall. All right, Ruby, it's time for Taekwondo. Oh. I'm gonna go walk in Walmart while Johnny is at Taekwondo. I've got 45 minutes till I gotta pick him up. So I'll look for the Cybertruck. It must be fall, right? We've got mums out. It's a sure sign it's fall. Oh wow, there are a lot of new Lego kits. There are. This school is new, and I think the hotel I don't recognize. I don't recognize this. This circus thing is new. There's lots of new ones. Oh wow, there's an escalator on the shopping mall. I really like it. And the robotic technique pins mean it really moves. It looks like they're resetting it again, which is a surprise since they did that a few weeks ago. I don't see anything new, and as a matter of fact, a lot of the stuff is gone. Well, Walmart is just starting to put out the Halloween stuff. I guess that's a brand new charger. RT. Didn't buy any Lego stuff, just got some salsa. Did a lot of browsing. Wow, it's already dark out at 8 o'clock. Let's get Ruby plugged in. Make sure we start the day with a full charge tomorrow. Yeah, Johnny, I agree. It didn't open for me tonight either. I had to push on it. Not a big deal. Really would love to talk to the engineers about why that can be so fickle from software release to software release. All right.